Curved drum shields might be one of the worst things that's happened to live drum tones. These things can completely ruin your drum mix. Whether you believe it or not, the curved glass sounds bad. The curved glass in your drum shield is literally the difference between this snare and that snare. Here's the main reason why. Phase. For those of you who don't know, phase is basically when two sound waves get out of sync and they end up canceling each other out. Basically, the peaks and the troughs of the two waveforms are hitting at the same time. This is also why mic placement is a big deal. Where those overhead mics are, where those snare mics are, it all makes a difference. Let's nerd out a little bit. On our waveform, this is equilibrium, aka 0 dB. Anything above equilibrium is positive decibels. Anything below equilibrium is negative decibels. So when you get out of phase, when you have a wave going above equilibrium and you have another wave going below equilibrium, they cancel each other out. You can hear the low end and mids especially change based on the phase relationship. So here's out of phase and here's in phase. Okay, so here's the problem with the curve. When you have this curved glass, you have now introduced a near infinite amount of angles for those drum sound waves to bounce back into your microphone. This makes it nearly impossible for you to have 8, 9, 10 drum mics all perfectly in phase. Meaning, we're getting a smaller, weakened, thin drum tone that we now have to overprocess to correct. Here's the alternative. Flat shields. When we use a flat wall, we've now limited the amount of angles where the sound waves can bounce back into the mic. We're sending most of those reflections outwards instead of the curved glass sending them inwards. Now, technically, this doesn't eliminate the phase problem entirely, but it does minimize it to the point where you can control it. If you wanted to minimize the phase problem even more, you could get rid of the drum shield, but most rooms can't handle that kind of volume. So that's what we've done. Multiple drum shields, multiple rooms, multiple kits, multiple churches, and we've always had great results with these flat shields. It's just 3 straight walls, and you can do a full roof, you can do just panels on top. This shield we just did has a full roof on it. We also put proper acoustic treatment in this shield because we noticed that a lot of the curved shields, they actually don't have any acoustic treatment in them at all. They just have black fabric stretched over the wood, which really doesn't do as much. So with this shield, we decided to do a test. We have the same drummer, the same mics, the same drums. Everything's the same, except we did the curved shield, then we captured it in the flat shield.